Subsequent to that, whatever is going to be the yatra schedule will be distributed to you all in a far more detailed manner. And at around 5 o'clock, as per this schedule, but I'm sure it is running a bit late, at around 5 o'clock, the yatra will be welcomed in the Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh border, somewhere near Rewa, by the Chief Minister and the Madhya Pradesh BJP State President, Shri Prabhat Jhaji. So that's scheduled for 5, but the details will be available for you to know where the yatra will be moving subsequently. So in the context of the yatra, and also from the point of view of the complete failure in the country of governance and complete attention of the Congress party going only towards covering up their failures, has resulted in a major, what I would take up today, in a major power crisis all over the country. You may just wonder where we are bringing the link. I would explain it as the midnight misadventure of the Home Minister as regards Telangana more than a year ago has resulted in such a stalemate that today the striking colliery workers in Singareni, collieries themselves may have about 24,000 workers, but more of them also in the power generating units, totaling to about 45,000 people are on strike in the Telangana districts. As a result, there's a complete breakdown of the power generation, and some estimates tell us somewhere near 7,000 to 10,000 megawatts shortage has occurred, as a result of which the 6 southern states are going without power. And yesterday in Maharashtra, Shri Gopinath Mundeji had taken up this issue that Singareni is one of the reasons, but there are other reasons also for the short supply of power in Maharashtra. Maharashtra today is facing 5,000 to 6,000 megawatt shortage of power. Thanks, one of the reasons being Singareni colliery and its agitation, which is purely because of the misadventure which the Congress party has indulged in Andhra Pradesh. The larger point that we are making here is the absence of a committed good governance agenda in the Congress ruled states. I take the example of Andhra Pradesh, which is not just having a bearing on that state, but now the lack of governance and the misadventurous policies which of the UPA are having a bearing in more than one state. As regards the power supply and power generation matters, the failure in Andhra Pradesh, the failure in Maharashtra is affecting more than 7 to 8 states in the country. Does the Congress party understand its implications? States which are agriculturally intensive, industries wise active, are going without power for more than 10 hours a day. Maharashtra, there is clear understanding that more than 10 hours of cuts are going on. The farmers are denied power for more than 18 hours in Maharashtra. Andhra Pradesh has come to a total standstill because there's absolutely no governance. It reflects very clearly a lack of direction in the Congress party, a lack of control over their states where they are in power, leading to complete lawlessness and no accountability. Nobody in the Congress is willing to answer why this neglect. People have voted for you. You have not delivered the basic necessities to them. So if Andhra Pradesh, if I may extend this, lack of power and lack of power related matters which are affecting more than Andhra Pradesh, to also the way in which schools are being affected. Children are denying going to school, schools are shut, people are not going to schools in Andhra Pradesh. Because in the Telangana districts, the agitation has resulted in teachers' unions sitting back and not working because they believe it's not safe for them to go and they're part of the movement. Children are losing their academic year. RTC, the Road Transport Corporation, is not operating its buses. The government is pretentiously hiring temporary drivers to run the buses but resulting in accidents. And many calls are coming from Andhra Pradesh saying the government of Andhra Pradesh, which is the Congress party's government, is doing nothing about it. Power generation, as I said, is having a bearing on more than just Andhra Pradesh. We would want the Congress party to come out and say, in Maharashtra, for instance, where the Deputy Chief Minister has held the portfolio for more than 10 years, it has been with the NCP for more than 10 years, and 10 or more than 10 agreements have been signed with power generation for better power generation, has resulted in 5,000 megawatt of shortage. One, you're not managing the existing power producing units in affected states like Andhra Pradesh. Two, you're not even fulfilling the agreements that you've signed for generation of power in Maharashtra like states, where you are in power for the last 10 years. Is there any care about this country and its development? Even the Congress's obsession for growth is going to have a very serious impact if this is how infrastructure related industries are going to suffer. We demand the Congress party to come out and tell us as to why there is a neglect of crucial things like power generation in Andhra Pradesh and in Maharashtra, affecting more than one state. Today, 6 states, you've seen in the media that more than 6 states of the south have all gone long stretches of time without power. And this situation is only about to worsen. So we demand the Congress party to come out and say how they are responsible for this situation. Together with this, I highlight the problem of Arunachal Pradesh here again, where in a 60-member house, 42 MLAs belong to the Congress party and 21 of them are sitting in Delhi for the last 4 months. Is there any government working in Arunachal Pradesh? Of the 21 MLAs, 4 are cabinet ministers. We demand that the cabinet ministers who are not attending to their job in Arunachal Pradesh be removed from the cabinet straight away. Arunachal Pradesh is a sensitive state bordering with having international borders, and we cannot afford to have that state neglected like this. The Congress party, which is in power in Arunachal Pradesh, has not given an answer in spite of us periodically raising this issue. A gross neglect of a border state where violence for the last nearly 8 days is going on. Even this morning, a police vehicle was burnt down. Private vehicles are getting burnt. Miscreants are looting shops. The capital Itanagar is full of tension. What is the responsibility of the government there? We demand that the Congress party come out and say if this is how they would deal with people who have voted, reposed their trust on them and formed government. And in spite of that, they don't seem to be answerable to the people. We know Manipur is getting neglected. There is a second blockade which is going on for the last 72 days now. Congress government again, with a corrupt chief minister again, doesn't answer a question. It is no more in isolation. Congress party, wherever they are in governance, whether it is Arunachal Pradesh or Manipur, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, you know about the lawlessness in Rajasthan. Congress party doesn't seem to be busy governing, it's only covering up for scandals. We issue a warning that if they do not respond to the call of the people in these various states, and especially having a bearing on industry and agriculture in so many states, the outrage, the sense of outrage in the people is not going to take too long for it to come onto the streets. I think the Congress party owes an explanation to the people of India. Thank you.